this week I was inspired by these guys, so let's get cooking. You're going to peel and cut 2 sweet potatoes. Okay, with your peeler. You want to make sure you wash and dry these also. You're going to want to slice the sweet potatoes so they're into 2. Okay, and cut along the strips and cube them up. This is just so they roast faster in the oven. You're going to want to place your sweet potato onto a baking tray, and then we're going to place this into the oven at 180. Okay. Now to a large bowl, you're going to want to add your sweet potato. Okay, it should be crispy and it should be soft now. You're going to want to add 2 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of harissa or chili, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, and a drained tin of chickpeas. Now you're also going to want to add 1 flax egg. Now flax egg is actually a great substitute to egg, all right, for a vegan. So if someone's on a vegan diet, and it is simply 1 tablespoon of flax seeds and 2.5 tablespoons of water. All right, as I said, this is a great substitute for vegans who do not eat the eggs. All right, so you're going to add that to your bowl. You're going to mush. You're going to mix all this in now, okay? Making sure that it is all combined. So there's nothing wrong with having some lumpy bits in here, okay? It doesn't have to be smooth. You could use a food processor if you wanted to. So for texture wise, I prefer to use the knife or fork, just so you have those little bits of lumpy bits in there. So now that you've got this to the consistency that you would like, all right, add some salt, add some pepper, half a cup of chopped coriander, give this a mix in, and then we'll be ready to put into our pastry sheets. So up until this point, this mix has been 100% vegan. Now that is all going to change when I introduce this puff pastry. However, if you would like to make this completely vegan, what you can do is buy some vegan puff pastry from the supermarket. I was unfortunately unable to find it, but that doesn't matter. I'm not vegan, so these are just going to be vegetarian. So what I'm going to want to do now is slice this down the center. So you have 2 halves, like so. Placing 1 half away to use shortly. Then you're going to get your mix, and you are going to make a thin layer down the center. Okay, now remember, you're going to have to close this. So if you make this too thick, it's simply just not going to fold over, it's not going to close. So evenly fill it the whole way along. So I'm going to grab my brush with some egg yolk, and I'm going to egg yolk one side of it. Okay, and I'm going to bring this over and you're kind of folding it like sushi. Okay, so just peel off the plastic, making it firm so it has an area for it to stick onto. Then you roll it over onto that edge. Okay, and there you have it. You've got your sausage roll. Now I'm going to slice this in half, half again, half again. So I make 4. Place that onto my baking sheet, and you're going to want to bake these for about 15-20 minutes, or until the tops of them become golden. Now, before you place these in the oven, also good idea to brush the top of them with some egg and some sesame seeds. So you want to place those into the oven at about 175 to 180 degrees. Okay, and you want to keep them in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until they're nice and golden. Now I'm actually going to store and freeze these ones. So I'm going to keep the plastic on the outside of the puff pastry, roll them up, place them into a container for the time being, and place these into the freezer. They should last for a little while.